Joe Fazer, I traveled to Afghanistan and left within 3 hours. I've seen clips of it and it looks insane. Like, I don't know, like, have a look at this. Okay, come on.
Okay, here goes nothing. This trip was stepping out of my comfort zone. I was on my way to Afghanistan, a country now ruled and run by the Taliban, statistically the most dangerous country in the world, and a place which is just advised not to go. But I wanted to see the real side of Afghanistan, not just what you hear online. The idea was to spend 5 days there, no bad agenda whatsoever, just me traveling around, meeting locals, trying the food. But it didn't go to plan. I left the country within 24 hours of being there.
Crazy. He said I want to be there 5 days, and he was only there for 24 hours.
Let me explain why. But just before, I want to clarify, this is not like a hate video. No one is to blame but myself for this. You know, I made the decision to enter someone else's country where they have their own rules and regulations, and everything that led up to it was ultimately my decision. I'm my own person and I take responsibility for it. Anyway, with all that out of the way, let me take you to the very start of the trip where everything started to unfold.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working...
I'm only surprised that they even like allowed travel there. I mean, like, I'm even surprised they allowed people to like fly in and out of the country. You know what I mean?
We're in Istanbul, which is our connection to Kabul, the capital of Afghanistan. That's where we're going. After a few hours of waiting, we boarded the final plane, a 4-hour flight from Istanbul to Kabul. As the flight got near, I remember this being the most nervous I'd been. Are you getting nervous?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm gonna be honest, yeah.
Yeah, same.
I just don't know, like, what to expect when I get to the airport, you know what I mean?
Look at that.
To the airport, you know what I mean?
That's the airport. What the Name me where you can see a house. Name me where you can see a house in this image. That's crazy.
Eventually, the flight pulled in.
That's the
We've made it. I walked through the airport into airport security, and at this point, I'm now officially on their land, so nerves were even higher. I started to overthink everything, and as I walked up to the airport border control...
No, just see the place, look around.
Yeah.
Nah, you could tell he's shitting himself. I mean, I would be as well. God damn it. Look at that smiles like.
They were completely fine. There was no issues whatsoever.
Thank you, bro.
As we were getting to the final security checkpoint, a member of Taliban came over to us.
Excuse me, hello, how are you? How you doing?
Oh, yeah, I've seen this clip. This is why I want to watch this video. I saw this clip on TikTok. Imagine that you're like waiting to go into the country and a member of the Taliban just fucking greets you, bro.
Hello. Okay.
Nice to meet you, I'm Joe.
Nice to meet you. Where do you go, Pakistan? We stay in Kabul for a bit. Okay. And then we go see those lakes. Kabul too? We leave on Saturday. Yeah, man. Good to meet you guys. Great to meet you. Have a nice trip.
And he was super friendly towards us, and that continued. Like, leaving the airport, all the locals were starting conversations with us. They were asking if we needed help, offering us to use their phones. Like, the hospitality was amazing. We've made it. Welcome to Afghanistan.
I love Afghanistan. Crazy.
How you doing? You good? Joe, nice to meet you. We met up with our tour guide, Mamnoon, and he was honestly such a sound, kind, genuine guy.
My name is Mamnoon Ahmad. I'm a travel guide in Afghanistan. Now I am busy with nice guys.
My God. Look at that. Should like run down.
We first got checked into the hotel.
No guns. Wait, did you not see that?
We first got checked into the hotel.
No weapons. That is mental to have on a door. No weapons.
Very
And they
nice.
pat you down as well.
Really? Nice to meet you. How you doing? Nice to meet you. Mate, look at this. This is beautiful. How you
does look
doing?
really nice.
You good? Nice to meet you, man. Nice to meet you, man. Thank you very much. Thank you. Amazing, man. Thank you very much. Thank you. Here we are. As the flight was pulling in, I was pretty nervous, I'll be honest. And as soon as I spoke to the first person that worked at the airport, my nerves went. So far, everyone has been so nice. Moon told us to change into the local clothing.
This one is for you.
This is what we've been told to wear. Jack is...
I'll rate it.
Jack is a
You need the hat as the thing. I don't know what it's called.
I like it.
Let's head out into the city of Kabul. The first
City? That looks like some countryside rural area, mate. Not a city, my ass.
location we came to was this giant Taliban flag. And as I'm sure you can imagine, there were tons of
Yep. Some guy walking around with a MP4, some casual shit.
Taliban around it.
The camera there?
Again, they were all incredibly friendly towards us.
How are you?
We're good, man. Very good. That is crazy. Impressive.
We were making good conversation. In fact, one of them asked for my number and he sent me loads of Afghanistan memes. You just wouldn't expect that. But yeah, things were positive at this point. We were in a good mood.
And that's where it turns around, isn't it? That's where it's intel.
But this is where things took a slight U-turn. As we left that area, we headed to the streets of Kabul. Where are we now?
We are going to inside of the shrine.
Okay. We came to this beautiful mosque, which our tour guide recommended, and we wanted to check out.
It looked really nice, to be fair. The area surrounded it, not that much. The actual mosque itself,
Guarding it, however, were some officials. Officials are just like Taliban members, security. They spotted us instantly, and one of them started searching me.
What is this?
It's a microphone.
Do
You see, I was wearing a microphone, like I do whenever I film, and he didn't like that.
you have journalist visa?
No, I didn't. I only had a tourist visa. You see, this is a bit of a grey area because filming a YouTube video on one hand can be seen as a journalist video, but on the other hand, it can just be seen as, making an innocent tourist YouTube video. Before the trip, I did a ton of due diligence on this. I spoke to companies who have organised trips here before, and they said, look, a tourist visa is fine, you don't need a journalist visa. But now I was actually in the country, that didn't seem to be the case. It seemed to be a problem. When the microphone had been spotted, I could sense tensions kind of rose a little bit. The official was speaking back and forth with my tour guide. They were making sure that the camera lenses were fully blocked. They took our passports and took photos of them. And they basically just said, look, you can't film. Eventually, my tour guide managed to de-escalate the situation. And I just thought it was best that we got out of that area.
What happened to those two YouTubers?
So now I think they are in jail something.
Wait, two YouTubers are in jail in Kazakhstan. What?
Why?
Because it's against of the rule of these guys. I'm talking about these guys, you mean the officials.
So the officials spotted the YouTubers and then they sent them to jail. Well, that's quite scary.
Yeah, of course.
Far out. It'd be a no-no for me, honestly. I just fucking dip. I said never go to Kazakhstan, no offense, but fuck,
How long were they put in jail for?
Maybe for 3 months something.
3 months.
Yeah.
This was not what I wanted to hear after what had just happened. Apparently, very recently, as in within the last couple days, there were new rules put in by the Taliban in regards to filming.
And you heard about the YouTubers who got put in jail?
Yeah.
Why did they get put in jail?
They didn't have the permits.
They didn't have the right permits.
The government, they think between the tourist people, there's some spies.
Spies.
Oh.
I was panicking a little bit at this point because, my passport's
Spies between...
just been scanned and I technically don't have the right permit. So I said to the tour guide, look, can we just go somewhere a bit quieter, a bit more out the way? We are heading now to an amusement park here in Afghanistan. As we walked in, it was like a ghost town, but there was one other person, another official. Wow, look at this. Hello. Hello. How are you doing? At this point, I didn't know what was going on. The official was speaking back and forth with my tour guide in the local language. He was also going on call and speaking to other people. And I remember just saying to my tour guide, like, what's going on? And his reply is what just scared me. And it was the main reasons why we got out of there. I asked, what's going on? And he replied, they're starting an investigation on you. When we heard that,
mental, man. Mental. What do you do? Like, as like, you're Joe in this situation, what do you do? Because like, you can't just dip, because that fucker's gonna follow you.
like, me and my cameraman Jack just looked at each other, obviously thinking the worst.
You said that they want to investigate us?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not good. I think me and Jack, we might get a flight home, just because if we're not allowed to video, like, there's probably not much point, and we don't want to risk going to jail and all of that, you know what I mean? So we might have to buy a flight today, get out of here. I just don't want to take the risk, you know. You telling me about the YouTubers who got put in jail, like, we don't want to risk that.
As a normal tourist, you can film.
Yeah, but we just don't want to risk it.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got back to the hotel and we spoke to our travel guide on his opinion on what we should do.
Just go. Just let's get out of there.
Yeah.
You think? Yeah, 100%.
I want to say, look, there's a very high likelihood we would have been completely fine. I just didn't want to take the risk.
I don't think we want to push it to the limit where it ends up coming back and biting us.
So we booked the next available flight, which was early that next morning.
You know, a little bit. I'm just like, they're going to wonder why we're leaving so soon. Yeah. And then if we are flagged up, plus leaving so soon, like, that's not a good look.
No, exactly, that's what I'm thinking.
Far out.
On the way to the airport, I was worrying a little bit because in my head I was thinking, one, are they not going to be suspicious that we're leaving within 24 hours of getting there? And two, if our passports get scanned, are we going to flag up on the system because of what happened the day before? As we made our way through the airport, the nerves were very high, but just wanted to act as calm and composed as possible. And then I made it to border control. This was the moment of truth.
I think they're allowed it, no? Because it's like, surely when, I don't know.
Handed in my passport, and as he scanned it, we were completely fine. He ushered me on my way and got the flight back. Relieved. Now, to end this video, I want to say, look, there's a very high likelihood we would have been completely fine. The people of Afghanistan were lovely. I genuinely believe if you're just going there to be a tourist, you'll be completely fine. There'll be no issues. But ultimately, we'd gone into that country. We didn't know if we were breaking the rules or not, and we just didn't want to take the risk.
I personally would have had the Meta Ray-Bans on. Just because, like, I feel like, because like Kazakh, like, not being mean to anyone in Kazakhstan, of course, but because it's like, just because I feel like they're a bit like isolated, they won't know about it. So you just have this, like, the Meta Ray-Bans on, I feel like they won't know. You know what I mean? Because you suppose you can hide, like, the fucking, the light on. I feel like you can just get away with just filming by just having the Ray-Bans on. No? So, like, I feel like that could be an alternative to it. Alright, let's finish this video.
Simple as that. Yeah, I'm definitely going to travel to Afghanistan again at some point in the future, like non-filming, because I really want to explore the country. But that is why we left Afghanistan so soon after getting there. Thank you guys for watching.
Before you...
Good video. I actually really enjoyed it. Some nice insight. Apparently you can't film, but, you know. Yeah, good video.